guys like a rap about?
Atlanta.
I beg your pardon?
Atlanta.
Atlanta. What about Atlanta?
Culture.
What specific part of Atlanta? Chicken and waffles. I guess it's a food, but it comes under the subsection of Atlanta culture, so I will accept chicken and waffles, yes. Do you have a particular chicken and waffles establishment that you like? The only one I know is in LA. I've been to Roscoe's. I said I'd go to, and it sounded like I regularly go, though I didn't. I went to try it. I was like, this is an interesting novelty, but it's a bit too syrupy for my taste. Do you have a particular favourite place?
Zaxby's.
Zaxby's. That's a very cool name. That's someone who's like, I'm gonna beat motherfuckers on Scrabble. Cool. So chicken and waffles in Atlanta. I like it. Let's come to this kind of trapezoidal. Is that the shape I'm drawing? This polygonal arrangement here. What do you guys want to rap about?
Chelsea Football Club.
In the room around the corner, I just rapped about Arsenal, so I'm kind of done with rapping about, like, no one in America gives a fuck about the Premier League, and it is annoying, and I'd love to rap about Chelsea because Thomas Tuchel's, I think, going to turn around, but it feels like, well, that person booed. I feel like it will alienate a large portion of the room. So you need to... Ayahuasca, good, no one's ever said that. They said DMT, which is 50% of the constituent components, but ayahuasca does work, right. You've had some thinking time, and just know, if it's your first thought, it's going to have been suggested before. Let's get our third suggestion from this triangle. Tourists in Camden, cool area of London, in North London. Not near Chelsea, that's in Stamford Bridge, but okay, cool. So, tourists in Camden. This corner over here, what do you want to rap about?
A pound of ground beef in cellophane.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, again, I mean, it violates the food suggestion, but we've really kind of taken far too long to get all these suggestions, so a pound of ground beef in cellophane, which is a really lovely suggestion. Final dark corner, what would you like to rap about? There were two. New Jersey's too boring. What did you say? No, that's too meta, because I've referenced socks.
Day in the life of an ancient Chinese farmer at 800 AD.
Okay, cool. We're using, I guess, the Western calendar on the Chinese people, so they wouldn't have used Anno Domini, would they? But the day in the life of a... Yeah, that's cool, yeah. No, Chinese rice farmer, cool. Okay. I feel like, really, you're all kind of grouped against me, being like, well, we don't like that he took so long to get them and to rejected so many. We wanted to rap about New Jersey and Chelsea. You didn't. It's going to be really fun, though, to remind you the suggestions are a day in the life of a Chinese. I'm unlocking this on my phone, not Googling what happened in China in 800 AD. A day in the life of a Chinese rice farmer. I've forgotten all these fucking suggestions now. Ground beef wrapped in cellophane. Ayahuasca. Not Chelsea Football Club. Your one was, what was it? Atlanta chicken and waffles. And then the other one was? Tourist in Camden. Great. You might have to remind me because, like I said, there's so many and I've got to remember which ones we wanted to rap and which ones we don't. I'm glad you're excited because it feels like quite a long build-up, something that you're probably thinking is going to be shit. I want you to know that it won't be. It'll be really fun. This is a kind of Sunday night beat, which means it's a little bit chill, but it's still going to be nice. Yeah, it's going to be good. Combination of the food makes me ill when I think about it, no worries, beat, keep it chill, I'll be over there, get the little waffling machine, got the batter and I'm feeling so keen, I can clean, maybe you're from Georgia, down south you like the waffle and the chicken and the syrup in your mouth, maybe get a bit of bread in, whoa, what's up, someone over there is like, Jesus, shut up, but that's fine, I'm off to Zaxby's with my mates, got the chicken and waffles, I'll serve it up on the plate, make sure it's fresh, spicy, where am I headed, I like to get it battered brine, before it's breaded, and maybe get a little bit of sour milk. The buttermilk makes the batter feel as smooth as silk. Me and my ilk will be gathering, we're eating it there. And if you're in North London, in the area of Camden, you see a lot of people handing out flyers. Come to my show, they say, and I admire all the hustle that you see on the corner. I adore this, but one thing I dislike in Camden's the tourists. They get confused, they're like, okay, I'm so confused because it's one way entry to the tube station. They got an entry from two sides. I really wish the Google Maps would provide the instruction for the guys who overseas. Camden's kind of fun, man. Like, please come on over to London, have a fun day, friends. You could visit a music venue or the World's End. That's the name of a pub. About 5 minutes walk. You could go to Brewdog. You can get all of the beers that they hawk. Talk about this, your advantage. Not talking about a country with Atlanta as a state or a city moving over to China. Maybe you were at the back saying I will provide you a bit more historical context. What would happen if I rap about this next? Next is a guy in a little rice paddy. He's a baddie saying, yeah, I really worry that the crop will go badly. But don't worry, this ain't now. It's not 70 years ago. It's not the plans by Mao. This is much previously year. Getting all the rice, sifting it. He's like, here, I take it back there to my village. I've got a little basket for the grain. I'm gonna fill it. I bring back home all of the rice. Family say it's nice. They say, yeah, you grew it with agricultural advice. I really don't know much about the general context when it comes to the earth, but maybe I could inspect it later. It's really fine. He'd be wealthy in all of the grades, and he'd probably support Chelsea. We switched my expectations on that pitch. They got Tuchel at the side, owned by Abramovich. That's a Russian oligarch involved with the KGB in the past, so it's KG to see. And here's a little thing I might ask you: have you been to South America, done ayahuasca, been with the shaman in the Amazon jungle? You're like, oh, we sat down in a circle and felt humble. It turned my world upside down, so rumbled. My perception of my ego, it crumbled. I put it down there, I felt so on it. I kind of elevated, and then I stopped to vomit. It's really you vomit like you ate chicken and waffles that's undercooked. There in the belly. Last one we need to do, I need you all to tell me, remind me, because my brain's gone slack. What was that? Jesus Christ, yes, went from my brain. I talk about this, I'm getting all the cellophane, the cling wrap, a little bit of cling film. I'm going over there. Hindus don't kill any of the cows. They're like, it's our belief, we'd never go out and slaughter all the beef. But if you're in America, maybe down south in Texas, you grab the little cattle in its mouth, get stunned with the gun, you bring it right behind you, hang it in the abattoir, put it through the grinder, get it out. It's really insane. You gotta make sure it ain't got the problem in its brain. That's mad cow disease, that's CJD. It happened in the UK in the 90s, but keep it nice and fresh, not in Tupperware. You open up the cellophane and drop the ground beef in there.